It's time. It's time for 2021. And this year, I promise I will play a lot more games so that I can make a definitive top 10 games of 2021. A list of games that I played. What? Oh god! I forgot! I don't have money! I don't have a job! Yo everybody, my name is Kaspi, and once more I have to say I played very few games. Don't get me wrong, I tried, but when 2 of the games are not great and 3 of them you haven't played much, you know, get into a slight pickle, as they say. And once again, I will be awarding each game with an award. Without further ado, let's talk about the games of 2021. Number 5. Whoa! I'm flat! Here Comes Niko is just an adorable, chill, and fun time. In Here Comes Niko, you play as Niko and they're coming. Oh god, oh no! It's a 3D platform with a paper art style a la Paper Mario. Niko has run away from home and needs a job, so she becomes a professional friend. In the game, you help people for money until you have enough to go to the next stage, or area, where you get more money, and it's too real. The story is there, and the game is filled with frogs. Did you know that? Frogs. Frogs everywhere. The characters are funny, the objectives are mostly alright, and the art style is fantastic. This game gets the cute award because, look at it, it's adorable. Thank you Frog Vibes, and thank you Gears for Breakfast for this wonderful little game. I have to clarify though, it is little, very little, like 4 hours to 100% little. That's the weakest part, and that's not even bad. Number 4. When one of the best indie developers of the 2010s publishes a game, you've gotta play it. So just, please, play Cybershadow. I can still hear the Cybershadow chants off in the distance. Cybershadow is a game that I have actually reviewed on this channel, so I won't go on for too long. It's a retro-style 2D platformer in the style of Ninja Gaiden, where you run, jump, wall climb, cry in the corner, and dash your way to victory. The gameplay is very nice, the music is very good, and the art is high quality. As for an award, I actually struggled. While art, music, and even platforming was done better by other games, that we'll be talking about later, there was one thing that stuck out to me. Best outing for a new studio. While it's published by Yacht Club Games, who have made such games as Shovel Knight and Shovel Knight and Shovel Knight. It's actually the first game from the Candlehead Studios, and by golly gosh, it's a great first outing. A difficult but fair time that doesn't last too long or too short. My video on it isn't good, so don't watch it. This is good enough. Please. Number 3. Ever since nearly launch, we've gotten ports from the Wii U. Everything from Mario Kart 8 to fucking Pokken Tournament. Nobody played that game. Except for me. But that's beside the point. This whole time, there was one obvious one. And this year, it blew it out of the park. It finally came out and destroyed the competition. Ninja Gaiden 3, baby! What? This garbage? Ugh, fine. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is a long title for a video game, but an appropriately sized title for 2 video games. I say this because, in fact, it is 2 games in 1. Which is why it's getting the Best Value award right away, because it's such an amazing value. Mario 3D World is fantastic on its own, worth the $60 price tag on its own, to be honest. But with another bonus game that I think is even better, it is clear that this is the best value you can get on the Switch, period. The gameplay is superb and the music is... oh, the music! It is so fantastic. This track you're hearing now is only one of the greats that fill this soundtrack. That one goes for both games. Bowser's Fury is the most open-world Mario game except maybe Mario Odyssey, and it's great. Although the whole cat thing is a bit strange. I honestly wouldn't have included this game or even have bought it if it wasn't for Bowser's Fury. This game is great! See, it's funny because Tony the Tiger is a cat. Number 2. What does it take to be number 2? It takes 2. Get it? It Takes Two is a co-op puzzle platformer about divorce. Yay! I played this first time with my friend Odin. The best part is the fact that only one person has to own the game. The other just has to download another application. It's like download play. But not shit, and it works across the world. And the story is amazing, therefore it's getting Best Narrative Award. I almost gave it the Most Fucked Up Moment Award. I won't spoil what that was, but yeah, if you've played it, you know what it is. This game is a joy to play with many fun moments, and it's a great game to play with friends. Maybe I should play A Way Out too one day. Hey Odin! You own that game! Let me play it! Honorable mentions. So while I said I didn't play that many games, I actually did play enough to theoretically make a top 10, but as said, I barely played some of them, so here it is. The story is great, but I've barely played it, a theme of the game's here. Contender for best art style or most interesting characters, but other than that, it gets no award. Fantastic, and honestly, it might make the list if I finish it by the end of this video production. Which means if you hear this, I probably didn't. Knockout City gets best multiplayer game of the year, as it's a fun time. I just didn't play as much as I wanted to be honest. Absolutely worth it though, it's very good. It's a dodgeball game, it's very fun. Metroid Dread is here for the same reason as Death's Door. I didn't play it much, despite it being very, very good. Best Atmosphere Award for this game, as it may be kinda spooked. Phantom Abyss gets the Most Unique Award, as it's a roguelike dungeon crawler thing, where you run around through dungeons that other people usually have already gone through, and you get to see their ghosts running around. Learn from their mistakes and run through the levels with a good feeling physics. God, I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna redo that, fuck you. Best Music Award goes to Deltarune Chapter 2. It's really good, but I couldn't in good faith put it on the list as it's only a demo technically, and also is only the second part of a 7-part game. Also, I played it back-to-back with the first chapter, which adds nothing other than, why didn't I play this first chapter until now? Muck is also here for the same reason as Deltarune. It's fun, but it's free, so it seems unfair in my eyes. Best game made by the region though, fuck Crab Game. Okay, I haven't played Crab Game, but Crab Game. Number 1. You probably saw this coming. It's a game I wanted to make a video about, but didn't manage to do it mentally. I made an update video addressing this and a sequel to one of my favorite games of all time. Ninja Gaiden 3 on Switch, baby! Okay, no, it's Psychonauts 2. This fucking game is so fantastic. It's unreasonable. The gameplay, the music, the characters, the combat, the platforming, the gosh darn story. The story! I barely pay attention to the story in games, but this fucking game! I love it. Buy it. Now, the art style is phenomenal, thus it gets the Best Art Style Award. You may disagree, but that's wrong. Shut up. This game was my most anticipated game of the year. I had very, very high expectations, and my god, the mad lads over at Double Fine did it. The game isn't just fine. It's not double fine, it's 100 times fine. It's not perfect, but my god, it's up there. Still don't know if I prefer this over the original though, but it's a close one. 2021 was pretty good for games. Not to mention the great games I didn't play. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Deathloop, Resident Evil Village, Just Die Already, Undying, Wave Break, Tribes of Midgard, and so on and so on. Here's to 2022. A new Kirby game, Slime Rancher 2, Bayonetta 3, and Cuphead DLC. Looking great. No, I'm not going to play Breath of the Wild 2, but I don't like Breath of the Wild. Thank you so much for watching this video. This year has been pretty good. I've been making videos that I've wanted to make for years upon years, and I finally got the motivation to do so. I did have a slight motivational loss at the end of the year there, but yeah. I want to use this time here that I have to quickly talk about my plans for 2022. First of all, monthly uploads on this channel is my hope. Yeah, it's going good so far. 1st of January and this is out. Secondly, I really want to start using my second channel more. This year I tried, I had an idea for a video that I kind of scrapped, last minute in fact. I just didn't edit it, and also I did one Twitch highlight, planned on doing more but I never did. So yeah, basically second channel is going to be used more for both Twitch highlights, as well as possibly more scripted videos that are like smaller reviews about whatever, you know, it can be kind of whatever. Also, I have a third channel that not a lot of people know about called Quack, where I post sketches, except there's only one sketch, and I'm not gonna post, well, I want to post more, but I haven't posted anymore. So maybe that'll get some more. They won't be in like the same universe as this channel, because if you haven't realized, this game sort of has a connected universe between everybody. But yeah, also hopefully I'll get a viewer base next year. That's my hope, but we'll have to see, I suppose. Yeah, that's all from me this year, and here's to a good 2022, as I just said in the video.